Welcome back, guys. This is just a follow-up video because I know a few people have been asking more, I guess, of a review of the new Samsung 4K PC monitor that I recently purchased. I am going to just do a quick demonstration of what it looks like in 1080p to the 4K. So I'll just do a quick demonstration now of what it looks like. So if I go into settings on TV displays, it has all your different things. Obviously these are all the different settings you can put on, from 720 to 1080p, 440p or 4K Ultra HD. The other things that they have, guys, is on the setup. If you click on 4K TV details, it gives you the different things as far as like the resolution of the TV, playing games, watching movies and TV. This PC monitor, it does support 4K Ultra HD 60Hz, but it doesn't support the 4K Ultra HD 120Hz. So obviously this will affect things like playing games at 120 frames per second, which right now I don't think is a big issue, since I think there's only a few games that have been optimized by Xbox and some gaming studios to actually produce that amount of frames per second. But I guess in hand with that, they do allow you to do HDR10 for gaming, which will definitely raise the resolution in that by a lot, but obviously it still won't be anywhere near that. But I'm guessing whether you're bothered about that or not, it'll just depend whether you're going to splash that extra money out, because I think as far as a 120Hz PC monitor, it was like an extra £200 for a Samsung branded one at least. As far as other branded PC monitors, it may vary. It may be a little bit less or possibly a little bit more, but as far as this one, it doesn't support 120Hz. But as far as watching movies and TV, obviously it does support 4K in 10-bit at 50Hz and 60Hz, and obviously it does support the HDR10 video. At the moment, this PC monitor doesn't support Dolby Vision, but I did read today on Twitter that possibly next year at some point they will be doing an update where it will be supported. But I probably will have to get back to that, guys, whether it will or not. So that'll definitely have to be a video in the near future, whether that's definitely true, and obviously if it will definitely support that. And then obviously capturing games, you can obviously capture in 4K in clips and screenshots. So that'll definitely be a big bonus if you are into streaming or video editing or anything like that, I guess, which is going to produce something to do with gaming or just videos in general. So this will be definitely a good monitor in that case to buy if you're into any of that. Now if I go back, you can calibrate your TV. Obviously it just gives you all the cut down of the colors. Obviously it depends what visual experience you're wanting, whether it's for games, film or TV. But as far as this, I haven't touched this. I'm just literally leaving it as it is. Obviously it does tell you before you begin, plug your Xbox into your TV's HDMI 1, 4K or 2.0 input. Set the highest resolution that your TV supports. Make sure your room lighting is at normal levels, and leave your TV on for 5 minutes to warm up. So obviously it's kind of giving you the rundown of how you're going to probably get the best picture that's suitable for you, depending on what you're wanting from your PC monitor. But like I say, as far as me, that'll I'm just keeping it the way it is. I'm not really messing with any of this. Would be video modes. So obviously all the different things for general video modes. This current one, it does allow 50Hz, allow YCC 4.2.2, and I think that is for solving problems potentially with displaying 4K on some TVs, but I don't think that'll be an issue regarding this one. And then obviously on the right side, it is allow 4K, allow HDR10, and auto DR. And obviously at the bottom, depending if this wasn't a Samsung monitor, it would allow you to use Dolby Vision as well. So depending on obviously what monitor you use, but with this one, you can't use the low latency mode or allow variable refresh rate. So those are definitely some downsides to the PC monitor for sure. But like I say, if you really want all those figures, you're gonna have to go obviously for the higher price and for the 120 hertz monitors, which I think, like I say, is between £500 to £600. So like I say, whether you're able to obviously spend that money and definitely want just that little bit extra of quality, then by all means go for it. Review of obviously what it looks like in 1080p at the moment. So one moment I'll kind of show you is Apex Legends. So this is what it kind of looks like in 1080p. So obviously it is pretty crystal clear. Hopefully you can kind of get what it looks like. So the screen is pretty bright, and I think more the darker colors kind of stand out a lot more on a like when you just have a normal like 1080p PC monitor. So that is in 1080p. So I'll close down this application, and then I'll go and put it to 4K. Right, so here will be the 4K. So every time you do this, it does ask you, do you want to keep this resolution? So obviously if you want to, you'll always press yes. And now the TV should be in 4K. So I go back on Apex again. See, it's definitely a lot brighter and definitely a lot more clearer. It's going to be like the finer little details where you'll notice it, especially in game. Like straight away for me, I'm hoping it shows in the video that everything is just a lot more crystal clear and everything's a lot more defined in 4K. I guess if you're used to it on a regular basis, it may not be as standing out for you. But I think if you don't normally view anything or play games in 4K, you'll notice it straight away. It's just the colours are more vibrant. Everything's more crystal clear as far as detail. I'll quickly just start this up, just to add a bit more contrast to the background, and I guess something's moving. And by the way, guys, this is on the Xbox Series X. So obviously this is the latest next gen console. Get this off. So that is obviously the main menu of Apex in the lobby. So hopefully that gives you a bit of a view of what it looks like. But definitely, if there's any other questions, definitely post and comment in the comment section below, and I'll definitely try to respond as quick and the best way I can. But as far as this monitor, like I say, for £200 on sale at Curry's at the moment, I think it's definitely if it's something that you kind of like want to upgrade to for the next gen consoles, it's something you should definitely consider, especially when it's meant to be 300, because I definitely have looked at other prices. Not as far as Samsung, because as far as the Samsung one, I think after this you're kind of looking more at like a £500, £600 mark, which I guess if you do have the money and you are able to splash that out, then definitely go for it for that 120 hertz. But for the 60 hertz and still getting the 4K Ultra HD, I think this monitor is definitely it'll be benefit a lot of people, especially in gaming as well. Especially when you're trying to pick people out in the distance, things like this will definitely help you. So guys, this is just like I say, a quick video. Hopefully this helps you guys in maybe deciding whether this monitor is correct for you or not. And like I say, definitely check out my YouTube channel, Dan Mac, and maybe I'll do an unboxing soon, guys. Thank you very much for stopping by.